Hey, I'm Dr. Sam, a physical therapist here with REI Co-op, and with the help of Anna, we're going to run through some exercises with you. Cross-training for mountain biking is really important to try and prevent injury and help you feel good as you go up and down the mountain. With mountain biking, we're going to focus on nerve glide, walking lunge with rotation, lateral jump, burpees, bridge with hamstring curl, back extension, plank with single arm row, single leg deadlift. During this video, we'll do a quick demo of each exercise and lay out a basic training plan for you. Remember, before you start any exercise, to consult your doctor or physical therapist if needed. Nerve glide. With longer rides and all that compression against your wrists from the handlebars, these nerve glides are a great way to keep that nerve nice and healthy. So here, Anna's just thinking about extending her arm as her head goes towards her same shoulder. That way we're not putting too much pressure on that nerve. Only go as far as you feel like there's a comfortable stretch, so don't overdo it if you start to feel some tension in your arm. Anna's only going to do a few for us, but try to do about 15 to 20 each side. Walking lunge with rotation. Let's warm up with the walking lunge and rotation exercise to really get your body ready for all the other movements we'll be doing. Just to remember, as you're doing the walking lunge, to keep everything in a nice alignment from your hip to your toes and trying to stay nice and tall as you rotate through. Ideally, you want to be able to go about 10 spaces out and 10 spaces back. One way to modify this, if you're short on space, is just like Anna, taking a couple steps at a time, or not going as deep into that lunge. Lateral ski jump. Since this is such a dynamic movement, you want to make sure that when you're landing, it's nice and soft and you're not wobbling there. So that way we're really working on that power through our hips and our quads. Shooting for jumping 15 times to each side, going through that once before we move on to the next exercise. Ways that you can make this harder are jumping farther to each side, or as Anna's going to show here, really sinking down into it. Good. And then you can make it easier by simply stepping to the side and working on balance that way. Burpees. Riding up and down the mountain and hopping rocks can take a real beating on your body, so this burpee exercise is a great way to really build up that explosive power, as well as working on some good stability and control. So Anna here is thinking about, as she comes down, landing softly and really get into that plank position. It's great to build up that endurance of those shoulder muscles, as well as that explosive power from those quads. To make it a little bit easier, Anna's just gonna walk her feet out and back and into that squat. If you're able to, try to do 20 of these. Bridge with hamstring curl. As you get into the bridge with this exercise, you wanna make sure that your back stays nice and straight, so pulling that belly button to the spine and really lifting up into that position through your glutes. And then as you do the curl, maintaining that bridge. Anna's doing a great job here of really focusing on keeping a nice straight back. She's only going to do a few for us, but try to get through 20 and make sure that you're breathing throughout the exercise. To make it easier, Anna's going to go ahead and just do some bridges without the hamstring curl. And then to make it harder, she's going to go into the single leg version. Back extension. A great way to work on building that endurance of those low back muscles is to strengthen them through this extension exercise. Here, Anna's gonna make sure she can really curve with the shape of the ball and then extend through, not really hinging or overextending at any portion of it. Try to see if you can do about 20 and only go as high up as you feel comfortable. Plank with single arm row. When you're getting into the plank position, it's important to remember to keep that core nice and stable. Maybe tuck that belly button to your spine to really create a flat back here. And then as you're lifting that, make sure, as Anna's doing here, not to let your hips rotate. So that might mean really setting your feet nice and far apart to feel stable. You're gonna wanna try to do about 12 to 15 on each side. And then to make it easier, you can come down to your knees and really focus on a clean row here. Good. Single leg deadlift with dumbbell. A great way to work on building the endurance of your hip and low back, as well as working on balance and control of your knee, are the single leg deadlifts. Here, Anna's really focusing on, as that dumbbell's coming forward, she's not arching her back or rounding it, keeping it nice and straight and not letting those hips wobble side to side. On her leg that's down, she's really focusing on not having that knee shoot forward or wobble side to side. Always keeping control of the dumbbell. Try to do about 20 on each side if you can. To make it a little bit easier, here's Anna in a kickstand position, still trying to focus her effort on that front leg. Another good way is just to lighten the weight, and then if you want to make it harder, add a little extra weight. Now that you've gone through that once, take a little break, maybe 2 minutes, and see if you can go back through that 2 to 3 more times. When thinking about your week, try to do this routine 2 to 3 times, incorporating some days of rest as well as some cardio. Here's a reminder of the exercise list again with the number of suggested repetitions. If you'd like any other information, check out our other videos. Nice work!